Exercise versus diet. Which is most important for fat loss? Take a quick guess. What percentage do you think the gym and exercise contributes towards weight loss? 1%. Yes, shocking. So the other 99%, what the hell is that? People don't want to hear it, but 99% is what you're putting in your mouth. You cannot out-exercise a bad diet. But I know people have noticed this before, and if you haven't, just have a look around you. When you're next in the gym, look around you, look down the aisle, look at all the treadmills been taken, look at all the cross-trainers been taken, or just look around everywhere. Why does it look like nobody is in shape anymore? Don't get mad at this information. Do something about it. It is in your control. What you put in your mouth is how you are going to look. Do you know that it will take you running like a marathon type distance just to burn off a few donuts? That's why I say exercise is terribly inefficient as a calorie burner, as a fat loss tool, as a weight loss tool. Look around the gym. You might see these friendly faces, you say hello. 2 or 3 years later, why is everybody slowly getting bigger if the gym was such an important part of keeping your weight off and losing weight? How many hundreds of pounds a year are you wasting on your gym membership? See exercise as a terrible calorie burner. That is not the reason we should exercise. I have had countless amounts of clients, hundreds of clients, if not thousands, that do zero exercise. They get lean, they get healthy, they start to see their abdominals, all down to what you decide to put in your pie hole. Don't get me wrong, the gym is amazing for building muscle. Do you know, people, if you look around, most people are doing bodybuilding type workouts when they're doing weights. If you want to build muscle, you can't just diet and expect to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger underneath. Do you know, it's not going to happen. You need that foundation. Like, you have to actually weight train and give your body a reason to have muscle. But if you just diet, you're going to have that lower body fat. Everyone has some muscle mass. You're going to see it underneath. But if you feel small, that's when, yeah, you have to do some bodybuilding type training. If you want to improve your cardiovascular system, you want to get heart healthy workouts, yeah, cardio is for that. But I can guarantee you, if I asked every person on a treadmill this morning why they're on the treadmill, they'll say they want to lose weight. They're not training for a marathon. But yeah, if they do, that's great. You get the odd extreme person that's absolutely shredded, in shape, going for it, sweating, sprinting on the treadmill. They're doing it for that sport specific. And again, if your sport requires certain fitness, certain strength, the gym comes in handy for that. It is the cherry on top of the other 99% of your diet and lifestyle. Take a look at all the cardio bunnies, you know, in the gym, or you're driving around and you drive past someone's running, they just look like they hate it. And I guarantee they do not enjoy running. Look, if you enjoy running, run, no bother. Do you know, if that's great for your mental health and it's therapeutic, but do not use it as a calorie burner. Do not use cardio and the gym as a punishment for something you ate. And this is going to be a tough pill to swallow for some, but as I said, complete honesty, and hopefully it will resonate with some people. Listen to this. Men should not look pregnant. Also, men should be able to urinate and see their junk. Focus on the other 23 hours of your day, your lifestyle, your sleep, what you're putting in your mouth. All honesty, someone who's very sedentary, joining the gym isn't the next best thing if you're inflamed, overweight, morbidly obese. Get some weight off with diet alone. Start to feel better. Start to reduce that inflammation, reduce that joint pain. Do you know, a lot of these people that have joint replacements, they think it's wear and tear, but majority of people that have them are actually sedentary people. It's not like pro athletes that were like sprinters back in the day, or they did a lot of heavy powerlifting and things like that. Joints actually respond like muscles. Do you know, they get stronger. So if you load the cartilage, like say you're squatting and in your knee, as long as it's sort of sensible and you're not overdoing it and you're allowing the recovery, bones and joints and tendons and muscles all respond to stress. But the amount of people that just think, right, okay, I'm starting gym tomorrow, and let's be honest, the morbidly obese, some people, they're very out of shape. Not always the best idea to put your body through that when it's not in a healthy state to begin with. Not always the best option when there's a larger, bigger rock in the jar, that 99%, that over 23 hours of your day. Get lean, get healthy, lose that unwanted body fat. And the amount of people that start to feel good doing that, then they want to move into exercise, think, oh, okay, what else can I achieve with this? And a lot of people, usually a lot of male clients, they lose a lot of body fat, and their peers or family and friends start saying like, oh, they're calling me skinny. And like, trust me, your health is in a lot better place. But if you're not happy with your physique, that is where bodybuilding type training comes in. You don't put the bodybuilding type training in first and then just pile, you're just putting muscle. You've still got all that fat shell around you, so you're just becoming a bigger person, so you're just becoming a strong fat person, which obviously nobody wants. See the gym as a tool, the cherry on top to sculpt your body. If you want to put muscle on in certain areas, you want to get fit for a sport, not a calorie burner, and definitely not as a punishment for your poor and unhealthy lifestyle choices. Come on, we're better than that. There's a better way, and it all starts with the optimal human diet.